really feel like this is it. So we've got some yucky bad weather going on again today. It's snowing right now, but lots and lots of wind. It's really cold. And Kenai, our husky, is just really making us concerned. This morning, he was in here and he started to dry heave. So we made him go out the door. He proceeded to, TMI, he proceeded to throw up going down the stairs and then finish out on the lawn area, and he won't come back in the house. Just won't come back in. He constantly has stomach problems, so it's not, the throwing up isn't a concern in itself. Because, I mean, he looks at something wrong and he throws up. But the fact that he won't come back in the house, that's concerning, and he's been doing this the last week, that he'll just stay outside. He won't come back in the house. I've tried. And it's bad weather. It's windy. It's crazy. He just lays out in the middle of the yard and just gets covered in snow. So I'm going to go out and see if I can find him. I don't know what to do. I don't know. That is one dirty door. What's wrong, bud? You want to come inside? 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 Oh my gosh. I'm gonna make him come inside. Come on, come on, come on, please. Come on, come on, come on. I don't want you out there. Come on, come on, buddy. Come on, come on. Oh, buddy. Missy, come here. Come on. Come here. Here. Vlog it? Yeah. Come on. Come on. Get rid of something. Come on. Gross. Come on. I need a blanket. Sam, bring me that blanket. Hurry. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Where are you taking? Straight here. Sophie, go on. Can you just dang it, please? Thank you. Something for him to lay on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come lay down. Come on. Come on. Sam, grab Sophie, please. Come on. Good boy. Lay down. There you go. There you go. Lay down. There you go. 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 More evidence that he's not okay. We just had a bunch of friends come over to play, and he got up but didn't do his regular barking, growling behavior. So I'm gonna try and keep the kids away from him the best I can. This is very emotional. Very emotional. We've had him for a lot of years, and I've loved and hated him. So when Jonah gets home, we'll decide what we're gonna do. But this is emotional. It's hard. It's hard to see something you love struggle. He's resting very well. He was like jolting every once in a while. He's not doing that anymore. And he's not shaking anymore. So he could have just been shaking from the cold weather. I've got Sophie in her kennel because we have 9 kids in this house right now. And if I'm sitting down, Sophie's eating my face. So giving him a break from her for a bit. I'm just sitting here crocheting, enjoying just some quiet time while the kids are playing with their friends. I texted Emma. Her phone only works on Wi-Fi, so she'll get that text during seminary today. So she has play practice after school, and so I just am giving her the choice whether she wants to come home. I mean, he could go on like this for days. Are we gonna let him? I don't know. So I'm just gonna talk to Jonah when he gets home. We'll decide what is best. Seems like he's perking up just a little bit. That's good. He doesn't seem to be shaking or in pain at the moment. You good boy. You good boy.
Alright guys, normally wouldn't vlog while I'm driving, and I hope the sound isn't too bad, but this is a special circumstance, I think. Headed home from work. Our facility was closed due to inclement weather, so they kicked us all out. But prior to getting that notice, I was texting with Trish, and she was talking to me about Kenine and how he's just kind of become lethargic, and I don't know what the right words are to say, but he's not doing well. He won't eat anything. So I just got done saying a prayer, just praying that he'll hold on until I get there. Which feels like a really selfish thing to do. But he's my friend. And I want to say goodbye. I hope I make it in time. And I hope he doesn't have to suffer much. Okay? I'm gonna miss that dog. Gonna really miss him. I'd care this much. Oh, this is tough. Alright, made it home. I've been told he's still alive. Stop shaking. Let's go see how much time I think I've got.
Hey.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, Kenine.
Yeah.
Good boy. What's the matter, buddy?
We have friends over, so I don't feel like I need to sit with him, but I also need to protect him from the kids. I don't want anybody disturbing him or
Yeah, he's acting weird.
I had
like
to,
he doesn't want to be touched.
I had to like physically drag him in the house.
Really?
He had a thing of drool hanging from his...
He's never drooled.
So he had...
Will he drink anything?
I tried to feed him a piece of rabbit and he wouldn't eat it.
Oh, wow.
So, he put it in his mouth. He wanted to want it, but he just left it in front of him. And
He's very cold.
He's been shaking. This is the first time and he'll occasionally give it a jerk. He'll just,
Really?
He'll kind of spasm. So.
That's a good sign. Do we want to try and get him upstairs?
I don't know, because then I thought he was going to come back down,
Yeah, that's true.
So, I mean, my optimism wants to say, maybe he'll be fine. But then I'm like, he wouldn't eat a piece of rabbit.
Right. He's not okay.
He's not. And,
Especially, I told you the other morning when it was like 4:30, he was laying in the middle of the road, curled up, and he would not move. So,
this has been coming. I mean, I was really hopeful. He perked back up. Bottom line is, I felt this way about Pumpkin before she died. I felt like she was gonna go. And I thought, no, she'll be fine. She passed, obviously. And so I've been feeling like the last month, I've been feeling like he's done.
yeah.
And then today, when I made him come in the house, I think he's done. And I don't want to admit that. And I don't want to be the one to say, you're done.
Right.
But...
Yeah. Not sure how to do this. So Kenai is dead. He just passed. It's 3:35 in the afternoon, and I'm in here avoiding the kids right now. They have friends over playing, and I don't want to interrupt that. They're supposed to go home in a few minutes, so as soon as they do, then we can talk to him about it. Melissa was with him. Trish and I were up here just talking about him. And Missy said, I think Kenai just died. So we rushed out to see, and he's gone. He's gone. Keno was a good friend. So glad it went fast.
I was really worried it was going to be several days of him suffering. Although he didn't seem, once I got him in the house and got him settled, he seemed okay. Like, not okay, but he wasn't seemingly distressed. I'm glad I was able to spend some time sitting with him earlier. That was good. So
we got to say our goodbyes.
I'm grateful that Jonah got to come home early. We've had him for 8 years, and he's been a big part of our life.
And he was how old?
Turned 10 yesterday.
10 human years.
Yesterday.
And we did call the vet.
I did call the vet. They suggested that we bring him in for a quality of life visit to decide if it's something that can be reversed or given something to help. I asked the nurse, if you want to call it her nurse, the lady on the phone, I said, if I have to pack him to a vehicle, doesn't that say that maybe his quality of life's already gone? And she says, personally, yes, but you know, you can bring him in and we can discuss your options.
We made the choice that based on how we felt, and he was just calmly laying there. I don't know, I think we both knew this was it, so.
Yeah. My gut told me it was it. I felt that same gut feeling when Pumpkin was passing. So I think her passing has prepared me for this. I mean, I didn't have Pumpkin near as long as we've had Kenai, but I'm grateful we've had him.
Yep, he's been a good dog.
I've also hated him.
That's what I was saying earlier. There were moments where he was not so desirable. I thought it was interesting he wanted to be outside, because he loved being outside and being in the snow, and maybe that's where he.
When I went out earlier today, and he was laying there, I don't know. I just said, nope, you are not dying out here by yourself. Not letting you. I'm so grateful Missy was with him.
Yep. Glad he wasn't alone, and we're no longer
we're not alone.
It's just you now, Sophie. Friends are gone.
Yep.
Okay, buddy. Maybe what we should do tonight is have a Remember Kenai night and we talk about our favorite things about him. What do you think? We'll come up with what we like the most and we share that tonight.
That'd be awesome.
Maybe Missy can share with everybody how, when Emma gets home, share with us all how he passed.
You think you can do that for us? I love one of the comments when Pumpkin passed that she'd passed to the giant homestead in the sky, and I just kind of...
Maybe that's where Kenai went.
His favorite place in this whole world is my favorite place, and that's Emma's Hoodie, Fish Lake, Utah. And, oh, he loved that place. And I can only imagine that he's out chasing deer on some mountain somewhere up in heaven. So...
Yeah, I think right before the last couple of days, all he wanted to do was be outside. And I think that's because that's where he loved to be.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why else he would want to be outside and just lay down and die.
Right, right.
Instead of being, I mean, it's cold, stormy, and wet.
It's like
so.
20 degrees.
Yeah.
So it was even colder this morning.
Right. So he loved tacos. He loved tacos. And we, for dinner tonight, made tacos. So he always would sneak the leftovers from the tacos.
The taco meat?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I just thought, how funny is it that we made tacos?
Like you
tonight?
didn't plan that.
No, I didn't plan it at all.
He always eats the rest of our meat. We never have leftovers.
Yeah,
Last time we did because we made sure we cleaned it up right as we were done.
Yeah.
But normally we don't clean it up right after.
Normally it's like, oh, I'll hurry and go do something, and boy, that
And we're all just like, watch Kenai, make sure he does not get the meat.
right
funny.
every
Eventually
time.
he does.
98% of the time he ate the tacos.
That's
So
funny.
I just thought that was kind of funny that we made those tonight.
How old? See, we've had him for 8 years.
Yeah, he turned
Yeah.
10 yesterday.
Yep, his birthday was yesterday.
His birthday was yesterday?
Yeah.
I was thinking I was like, he didn't even make it to 10.
Oh,
Yep.
he did.
His birthday was
Just barely.
yesterday. Yep.
He only lived for 2 days. No, he
One
only was 10 for 2 days.
Yeah, he made it to 10 years old though. That's a good age for a dog.
Yep. He lived a good life. He was about 2 when we got him, and he's lived with us for 8 years. So
I'm trying to remember when we first got him, what he was like. He was smaller.
yeah,
He grew a little bit.
yeah.
Sam
I
was
don't
just a
remember.
little
I remember having him. I remember like his previous owner bringing him over.
baby. Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I
I
remember.
remember.
And then him
I'm
running
like,
around in the
"Who's
backyard."
that?" And I'm like, oh,
I remember when he had, so we had Gus first.
yeah. we
Little
did.
pug.
Gus did not like Kenai.
No, Gus liked him. Kenai didn't like
Oh,
Gus.
Kenai didn't like Gus.
No.
Yeah.
And Gus didn't respect Kenai.
No, because Gus the pug was in charge, and so
The
when
pug.
And the pug was in charge of
A
the German
husky.
Shepherd lab.
yes, yeah, he was head dog, and
The German
Kenai.
Shepherd Lab.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Rogue.
Rogue.
Oh, Rogue. Oh, Rogue.
Yeah.
So then we found a new home for Gus
Because Kenai bit him.
because Kenai bit him,
Over food.
and then it was Rogue and Kenai for a while, and they would play and play
Oh, yeah.
and play in the backyard forever.
I remember like our first week living here, Kenai brought home a cow hoof.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
And he just ate the entire cow
I remember
hoof.
he
Yeah.
ate one of my favorite chickens.
oh, the
Did he?
days
Yeah, all
he'd
we
come
saw left
home
was
brown.
feathers.
The days he'd come home brown.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
He'd go down and find some
Yeah.
cow mess and roll in it.
Gosh.
Like
That's not a very
Like,
happy memory.
every
No, it's
month.
not.
And then the sock eating.
Yeah, Saki. I'm really
Oh,
grateful
the skunk.
that we vlog because we have a lot of these beautiful, stupid memories that we're gonna now laugh at because he's gone. Because
The
he'll never.
hair.
The hair.
Buckets of
There
hair.
was this funny thing on Pinterest, and there's this person, and they're like, I just brushed my dog today, and there was a dog laying down, and then there was another dog made out of the same dog's hair in the same position as the other
That's
dog.
funny.
So it was like a dog and then hair. It was
awesome.
hilarious.
I'm not gonna have white hair on my coat anymore.
No, you'll
was
have it
so
from
soft.
Sophie.
He always loved us so much. Like he was always so. You're home. You're home. You're home.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So-
The clank, the clatter, clatter, clatter as he prance around you. Pet me, say
Jump
hi.
on you.
And he's needed a fingernail trim forever, and I finally did that, 4 days ago on
Yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah.
So,
So he was all dressed
He
up,
was ready.
ready to go.
Yep.
He did. I remember when we went to Fish Lake the first time, how happy he was.
oh my gosh, he's the happiest
And
dog
we let
I've
him
ever seen.
roam, and he would just have fun
Would be
running
like,
through the fields.
Where's
meadows.
Kenai? Bouncing along behind a
meadows.
deer, clear across a meadow.
Oh, and when he got sprayed by the skunk last time.
Yeah.
He chased a skunk up a tree. Well, yeah.
Up a tree.
Yeah, do skunks go up trees?
He didn't chase it up a tree.
He was like barking at it like crazy. Oh my gosh. But he was so smart. He would dodge the spray. He was a ninja.
So he'd just get misted.
He was a ninja dog.
Yeah.
He only got sprayed a couple times before he'd jump out of the way.
He also got like in a fight with a coyote.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I forgot.
Coyotes around here, yeah.
Yeah. But what a neat experience for Missy to be able to be there. Do you want to tell us about it? Can you tell us exactly what happened?
So Mom and I went upstairs and we're talking about Kenai and everything. And we had left him, and then Mom got a text from Missy saying,
I think Kenai just died. And
so what happened?
Um,
He was laying on the floor and you just decided to go up to him, or?
yeah, he was laying down. I'm like, oh, I better just say hi. And he didn't look very well. He was like he couldn't get comfortable.
Like squirming around a little bit?
He wasn't really squirming. He just looked like he was just like
Uncomfortable.
uncomfortable. And then he was like moving around, kind of like shaking around a bit. And he was like kind of breathing hard. And then his eye clouded over and he stopped breathing.
Really?
the light left his eyes, huh?
Ugh.
It's hard that I wasn't there, but I'm grateful for the time that I sat with him. Sorry, Sam. He will be missed.
Yeah, he was a good friend.
He was also obnoxious.
Especially when he wanted to play.
Oh my gosh.
But I really don't play with you right now. Leave us alone.
He'd come up for a bed in the middle of the night, 1 o'clock.
He would do that to me too, and I just
Oh.
lock him out of my
Oh my
bed.
gosh.
He used to sleep in my room, and I started closing my door at night, and he would scratch at my door to get
Oh,
out.
really?
I still have the claw marks on my door.
Yeah.
This is the first household pet we've lost, really. Other than
Yeah.
fish and
yeah.
The real pet.
yeah.
Especially
Like
one that's been with us this long.
Yeah. We've had other dogs, but we've rehomed them, or this is the first major loss that the family has had. So we're gonna bond together. We're gonna love each other. We're gonna watch a fun movie tonight. I don't know what yet. Something.
We'll remember the fun times we had with him.
Well.
All the throw-ups, we won't miss that.
Oh my gosh.
and the diarrhea.
Oh my gosh.
And the blacks.
And the explosions in the front yard.
My favorite throw-up episode was in our previous home. We had a split entry, and he stood at the top of the stairs. It went down like 6 stairs.
What?
His barf. Oh my gosh! It was like a slinky. I was like, really?
like a water
He
fountain.
stood at the top of the
Would
stairs.
drink until he would throw up.
Yeah.
Or
We had to
yeah,
limit his water.
Yeah.
Yeah, we couldn't keep filling it up because he'd just barf it out.
Right.
Ugh.
Oh, he loved going back to the pond. He loved being in nature. He loved being outside. And I was so grateful when we moved here 4 years ago that we could finally give him a life that he would just
Yeah.
love.
And he was born, was it with a hernia? He had an
Umbilical.
umbilical hernia,
Mhm.
and he was the runt.
Yeah. So it's good to reflect on the good, and family's important. It's good that we can lean on each other to get through these hard times, and we're grateful that he was a part of our life. We're grateful that we got to love him for a time. We'd like to thank you for joining us today here on our crazy adventure that we like to call homesteading. Make sure to give us that thumbs up, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow.